France's Egyptologist discovered an alien mummy in a secret chamber of the Great Pyramid. Would you believe a story about an alien mummy being found in the Great Pyramid of Giza? In 1988, the French Egyptologist stumbled upon a secret chamber deep in the bowels of the Great Pyramid of Giza. He assumed that the space had been completely sealed shortly after the pyramid was built and that no one had entered anything inside. The room had some unusual objects such as a papyrus with hieroglyphic inscriptions referring to the arrival of a messenger from the stars, obviously referring to extraterrestrial ancient aliens, I guess. The arrival of a messenger from the stars that had come during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu. This mysterious piece of writing, he claimed that the messenger had come down from the heavens to announce the imminent arrival of his, quote, brother of his, end quote. But the papyrus was not the most unusual object discovered in that room. They also found a small transparent cylinder coffin containing the body of a small humanoid alien. It seemed as if the creature was dead. Naturally, Caparat was surprised by his discovery and immediately called his friend, the biologist F. de Braga. Braga traveled on the next possible flight to Cairo with the intention of taking blood, tissue, and DNA samples from the sample, which Caparat had assured him was a foreign body, meaning an extraterrestrial being. However, Braga never reached the site of the Great Pyramid. As soon as he landed in the country, the Egyptian authorities arrested him and immediately sent him back to his hometown of Madrid, Spain. Following this, the alien creature, along with its unusual coffin, was captured by Egypt's intelligence agency, the SSI, and taken to an unknown location. Since 1988, the Egyptian authorities have not spoken publicly about this incident. This is not the first time that Egyptologists combing the mysterious pyramids have found bodies that do not appear to belong to humans. There's a very old story in Egypt of Caliph Abdullah al-Mamun, who found the remains of a humanoid alien in the year 1813. According to Peter Tompkins, the legend says that al-Mamun found a stone statue of a man who had contained a foreign body with a gold breastplate, a priceless sword, and an egg-sized ruby implanted in his forehead. Government officials had removed that alien along with all the items in this cave, and all trace was lost. Scientists organized to retrieve blood and DNA samples along with photos of this discovery to present the case for this finding, but this did not happen because the government intervened. Is there a cover-up in the world about aliens? If they are flying all over the world and the universe in general, why shouldn't they be discovered? One might think that in the year 2022, with all the facts regarding these beings, maybe they are indeed hiding from the world. It seems that we're coming and going in Egypt in those days. They were coming and going. We know even in the Tully Papyrus, it was written by a scribe of one of the ancient pharaohs, who was the witness of the overlords of Egypt landing over the Giza pyramids. And he was shaking in his shoes as he was describing what he saw. The overlords of Egypt, he called them. So they were the sky gods, and they were the overlords of Egypt, according to the pharaoh. Of course, we know that the ancient Egyptians viewed the pharaoh as being God on earth. Now, it seems that they were coming and going all over Egypt in those ancient days. Everyone knew about them. So why did they change plans? The Great Pyramid is a mystery. It's basically the only man-made structure of that size that exists on our planet. Now, who were these people who were able to create such huge structures? In turn, this could have been the greatest discovery of all time. Who could build a skyscraper with their hands? Wasn't there anything written somewhere about how they did this? And we know that from ancient Egyptian chronicles and texts, there are no writings as to how these Egyptian pyramids were built. This is by Myth and Mystery on Collective Spark. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.